a valiant soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on pushing.
What's up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
Yo, what's good? Back from an undiscovered location. It is your boy Monterey Hudson, aka Rip to the WWE. And we are back with another episode of Make It Make Sense, the podcast. Of course, I'm not alone. I'm joined by a colorful group of collective people. First and foremost, we have your boy on fire, and not just his smile. It is Zell May. What you doing?
I'm somewhere in here trying to figure out my way to.
There it is. That's where I thought you were.
Well,
with Endeavor, and whether it be My Hero Academia or WWE, I wasn't sure, but either way, you in hell.
I'm down here with the.
One of them is going to be all right regardless, and it is not the number one hero.
I came down here to do a report. Like The Rock on level 1, Vince McMahon on level 9.
Yeah, he's the lesser of two evils, but he's showing some crazy tendencies. If he's out here Debo top guys out of their spot.
Strays from hell.
I had to come down here to report on Vince McMahon and The Rock and where they going, so I got it from the source. You know what I mean?
And of course, speaking of the lesser of two evils, we have the great Unico Williams. How you doing today?
Man, the lesser of two evils. Okay, what's the other evil?
Probably me.
Immediately to the right of you, it is 6'5".
Sounds about right.
Hey man, it's your boy Unico Williams. I am 2 missions away and 1 suit away from 100%ing Spider-Man Into the Spot. Wait, no, Spider-Man 2. I don't have a poster for Spider-Man.
You got all the trophies though?
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Almost got it. But then we are going to Final Fantasy 16. I don't know what it's about. It looks stupid to me, but I can't wait to play it.
Should have get it to Monte.
Patron say. How you doing, African?
Oh, you already know. It's a beautiful day. Your local neighborhood scumbag here to get the folks that dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. You know the vibes.
Y'all bleeping out here dirtbag now. Y'all bleeping out
towards dirtbag. Gimmick, different day. You know we got to do the same thing we did.
MJF's gone, so I get my goddamn gimmick back.
You know, last week we did talk about
this
lovely video, this lovely song. Kiss, when Meg decided to take a bunch of shots. Somebody decided to take that a little more personally, and that was Miss Nicki Minaj herself. Of course, shout out to the Shade Room, where she decided to release a song called Bigfoot in response to Megan Thee Stallion's his record. Of course, this went viral on a few things, and different opinions on the video and the song, especially somebody directly under me was not impressed at all. I'll leave it to y'all to guess personally what it is. But since we apparently have a Meg and Nicki feud, it's a real simple question of
like legitimate too. Like it's a lot of ass right there, and the song with ass.
Hey, well, the Barbs are out there twerking on Meg's mom's grave.
There it is.
Literally, before we go any further on who won, the Barbs are literally out there twerking on her mother's grave. Who won?
I don't know if that's a win. That's like sadistic psychopaths.
That definitely is. That is a toxic behavior. But I just want to say this escalated a lot quicker than I thought it would.
Can Entertainment Reporter just give y'all facts real quick, if y'all don't mind?
Can Lotto and Ice Spice just have a twerk off?
That might save the world.
But if y'all don't mind, here's the entertainment news reporter guy. Here's the facts. Megan's Law, right? Megan's Law is.
We know what Megan's Law is.
Let me just throw it out there for people that don't. That's what we do. We're a show. You know, we got to do this. So, basically, Megan's Law is this little girl. She came up missing because this guy didn't register as a sex offender. I'm sorry. What can I say? That SA. Wait, offender doesn't start with an A.
He's a predator, yo.
He didn't start. He was in a place where he didn't have to register as that or tell his neighborhood that he's that, right? He didn't have to register, right? And so said guy takes this like 8 or 12-year-old little girl, and things happen. It is what it is. That's Megan's Law, right? So the next step in the parade is obviously we know about Nicki Minaj's husband and his allegations against him and why he's on perpetual probation allegedly for this. So that was
Allegedly, he really is.
So-
I would say he's been convicted. It's sort of like it's not alleged
you
at
don't have
this
to say
point.
alleged in this. So
No.
this happened, right? And then so now the back part of this is Megan's dad is upset about this because, like, don't use my child's name or her movement to diss
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj. And to finish off, just to say all this, the Barbs have leaked Meg Thee Stallion's mother gravesite, her late mother, her gravesite allegedly, and they have done what Afro Comedy 76 podcast says. That is the backstory to this story. Gentlemen, you got it. That's all.
I guess we're going now back to the
Yo,
question.
hey,
The question
Nicki
at
fans
hand.
on level 8, Tor. Nicki
Who-
fans on level 8.
They are. Like, they're right there beneath old Vinnie Mac. You are correct, sir. Like, if they step it up, we'll see where they land on the scale before it's all said and done.
That's where we're
He
at.
told me they probably gonna stay on 8. So hey.
That's good. That's good.
That's the story, gentlemen. So what's the response in regards to this? Who's actually winning?
Ben's still on
Like,
9. He might might come out and put him on 10 and he hit the bottom.
I don't know what Zelman talking about, but Afro Comedy, who do you feel won?
who's winning?
I mean, listen, if we're talking pure savagery, we know what the Barbs are capable of. I
Yes,
feel
we
like
do.
this is a tame thing. I don't know what Megan calls her supporters, but I don't know if they're willing to get as into the muck as the Barbs perpetually already are. Now, if they're willing to do that, this is going to be so much fun to watch. This could all end in freaking crazy old school B.M.T stab up at the award show before it's all said and done.
Oh,
Tell me you don't want to see Megan versus. Tell me you don't want to see Megan versus Nicki in a nightgown knife fight.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Let's get a lot on Ice Spice and the twerk.
it's not how we start off.
They can definitely have tag team partners, bro. No doubt about it.
The only group that's crazy is the Minaj things is the
Get out of my
Swifties.
kitchen.
Yeah.
You got
But
the Swifties versus Nicki? Okay, you going hell.
it can get real dark real fast. Like I said, when I saw the pictures, and hopefully maybe we're all lucky and these were just photoshopped pictures. Who knows? It's 2024. But if these videos and these pictures are real, there's just someone out there twerking ass on your mom's grave over music in general. This is wild, bro. What world do we live in?
There's a 35-year-old woman that is a Barb's. You understand that, right? She's had a following for a very long time.
Oh, I'm aware.
It's like 85% Barb's. The rest of the 15% might be some Megan fans, but let's not forget people dislike Megan because of the Tory Lane thing. So
Daystar Peterson, he is convicted.
This is a violation of the highest order, if you ask me.
Very. Any final thoughts before we continue?
Listen, I'm just gonna say that Meg won because she actually did a rap that was better. And,
No, they should just meet up and kiss the
and she owned her own music, unlike the other person.
Oh wow.
Barb's are beehive level. I just want you to know that.
Jay-Z and Rock Nation did their due diligence, apparently.
Yo, somebody owned their own music. The other person got their music on. So who wins? Shout out to Nicki Minaj. I do love Nicki. I just have to say that song was ass. Because the Barb's will attack me. Really,
I didn't even listen to the song all the way through, yo.
I am gonna get DDoSed, and it ain't the first time Barb's and try to get me out of here.
Barb's are nasty. Host, what do you think about this, man? Where you at? Who wins?
I think it's funny. Just to be real with you, I think it's quite funny.
But Lotto or Ice Spice need a twerk on.
It gives essence of old school beef vibes. You know, okay, people make a song about them. Now I'm gonna make a song about you in about 2 days. Come out with them real quick. Like, I mean, so you know, at least it's some old vibe. Now, once you added the pictures and the disrespect of the grave and the leaking out of her mother's grave site and all that, I allegedly leak out, but
They do that.
No, I know
The
legend.
Barbs
They
do
leaked that shit.
it was
The
leaked.
Barbs,
Leaked.
the Barbs do that shit.
Who leaked it is alleged.
The Barbs leaked it.
Exactly. Like, so I'm not saying who or anything, but I don't know. But other than
I
that,
don't play about old Nikki.
once stuff go too far, look.
Torres said it, not me. I'm in hell right now. I can't say that.
You don't went past songs.
That's why you in hell.
At a certain point, it's
You
like,
leaked
look,
it.
Oh damn!
and keep it going. We already got Eminem and other people making diss tracks about each other. Now I don't need everybody.
Woo!
Wild, so
Everybody was
we don't need everybody making diss tracks.
He say you got a ghostwriter to do. How you gonna diss somebody for rapping and then get a ghostwriter to help you rap a diss track?
Hey, that is kind of crazy.
How you gonna say he can't rap and then gonna have a ghostwriter in a minute on the internet? Y'all self-snitching on the internet gotta stop.
This is my last like rap beef thing I want to say, and then we can move on. I swear to God, I'm gonna let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that Cameron track, Curtis against 50 Cent, is the most funny diss track I've ever heard in my life, and I y'all gotta listen to it. The ad libs are the most funny ad libs I've ever heard in a rap song in my life. Go listen to Curtis by Cameron. Circa 2007. 2007 beef was different because they had to put it on a DVD. But all right, we're good.
I mean, that's fine. To continue, we're gonna take it to a bit of a serious note. We do have to show politics when they're actually important to the actual world. So you have to make sure that your work not just a show that just shows all of drama. So,
all right, let me see.
In case you happen to have missed an update on a drone strike that actually happened in the Iran area of the world, it took 3 lives of Sergeant William Jerome Rivers, Special Kennedy, LaDon Sanders, and of course Breonna Alexandria Moffitt. The reason why this is relevant is because our dear and honored President Biden said that we'll take all necessary actions to defend our troops after they were struck down in a Iran-backed group killing strike. So, an often strike. And I have to make sure you are aware of this in case anything that leads to possibility of near World War III needs to be brought aware to the American populace, because Iran is in I want to describe this, an alliance of sorts, an agreement with both China and Russia, 2 areas that are already on shaky ground with the United States as a whole. Anyway, so it's good to make sure that you are aware that the world, is in shaky areas in certain areas in certain times. So, we can't just go and be all about, Meg and Nikki having this beef where, okay, one button, one false move, one bad decision, and, here we go. So just have to make sure that we are aware of things on the political end. Zelma, anything you want to give a spiel about this?
Listen. Old white man trying to kill us. That's how it always goes.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Zelma's in hell, y'all.
Yo, listen.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
Listen, that's what they told me down here. They're like, oh, listen, black people, old white man been trying to kill you since the time started. Dog, it's this deal. Listen, they gonna sit there and they got some personal beef with some people overseas or something. And they want to go to war because they want to exert their power and shit. And that's what they do. And now, how these black people did get killed over there while they were just doing their jobs, and now they talking about go up for it on Black History Month. So that's sad. Prayers out to their family and everything, because war is messy and the situation overseas is getting a little more intense. But as we know from George Bush and everybody else, we got this weird beef going on when people want to exert power and want to prove they're the heroes or the villains and all this stuff over some weird statement that somebody else made and to prove themselves. Listen, that's all this is. Somebody trying to prove something to somebody else, and then unfortunately, family members pass away, and now we got to deal with the repercussions, and somebody got to get back. It's like gang warfare. It's the same thing. People they glorify war more so than they do gang warfare, because it's the same thing. Yo, he got my cousin, little Timmy, so I gotta get him back. So they got our people over there, so we gotta get them back, and it's just the same thing. But one is glorified, one is not. Unfortunately, but one is glorified to certain people too. So,
would you like to speak on the political front?
Well,
Oh,
Let's see where this goes. Can we
We're
change
at
this
it.
back down to hell too? Because I think that's where we're going.
We're at a tipping point in the world right now.
Mm.
Enemies on all sides. The guns are all ready to go. And it I don't know, man. Is World War III gonna happen in our lifetime? That's the real question. We have all of the makings for it to happen at any point in time and have for a long time. I think it's gonna be really interesting, to say the least.
of course, I hope not. And finally, Unico Williams, you have the last say.
If y'all don't mind, I just want to take us back. First and foremost, shout out to this picture for showing us that this really is our culture. We got Jerome, LaDon, Brianna. Shout out to them, giving them very ethnic American black names. We ain't African American. We Americans that are happen to be black. So shout out to them.
Fuck you talking about same. What
Jerome?
the hell are you talking about?
Jerome, we got
Damn it, Joe.
the first thing I want to say is shout out to American black culture. I
Yeah,
ain't African. I'm not
I'm
African
with you.
American. I'm
Okay.
I'm American that is black. I'm an
Yeah.
American. I associate with the Jeromes, the Ladons, the Briannas, the Alexandria, however you want to spell it. I associate with that. I'm a black American. But more specifically, let's say, let me see. We're talking. Let's do this. Say I'm into it with the Dark Knight, aka Monray. I'm into you. Matter of fact, no, Zelmay, you're into it with the Dark Knight, right? And
Suicide Squad?
I'm just over here chilling. But when you walk past me, and I already know you got beef with the Dark Knight, I just pass you the gat, right? That's all that's going on here. It's a whole bunch of people fighting around each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of countries that are fighting around each other. Are we done with Ukraine? Is that because for a minute there, was it Palestine versus who? Help me out.
Israel, but that's what's been happening for a long time.
Now we can take this back to Russia. Russia and America had beef with each other, right?
Yes, the Cold War was the thing.
But we chose to have Cuba. Let them know. We didn't do it, but it was because of our influence, right? Bay of Pigs, all that type of stuff. Am I wrong or am I right in regards to this?
JFK promised air support to the CIA and he didn't deliver.
America didn't attack Russia. Cuba pointed those missiles at Russia, right? Is that what happened historically? And that's what's happening right now. Superpowers are using smaller powers to try and make a point. Russia actually has been the only like superpower that I don't even know if they're superpowers at this point. All I do is see their president, what's that boy name is, Putin, just ride horses with his.
He rides around
off.
on fucking bears too, bro, with his shirt off in the Russian tundra.
That's pretty intimidating.
That's
I'll
gnarly.
say that. But that's pretty intimidating. All I'm saying is this: Iran. We're worried about this Pakistan and this whole thing with Jews versus everybody's against each other, and it's a whole bunch of superpowers backing these smaller powers. And what's the end game? And that's what I don't get. But circling back, man, I hate that they had to get caught up involved in this situation because I think they were innocent bystanders. Yeah, are they in the military? Is that their job? 100%. Yeah, it's their job to be there. But at the same time, it's a whole nother game being played. This is a small game. This is like the NBA. What the one the Lakers won this year? The in season tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got
That's
to
all
be
it
more
is.
creative than that. They can't just call it in-season tournament. That shit sound boring.
Fair enough. All I'm saying is that that's what this is right now. The superpowers is using the tools or the pieces around them before they get it. there'll never be an America versus somebody thing. They're always going to put somebody else versus somebody else that's ran by another superpower. And I hate this for the sister girls and the sister brother that I mean, or the brother that had to go through this. So that's where I'm at, man. It's everybody's being a pawn and being used for what? So, Monray, can I ask you a question? What was the point of showcasing? It was just these three soldiers. Were there more soldiers, or are they showcasing these three soldiers for a different agenda? May I ask the panel?
I can't tell you the agenda, but these were the three that were taken out.
I was gonna say, I think these are the
If you're
only
the
three that were
president,
killed.
what would you say? If you're the president, what do you say behind this?
I mean,
Would you say this?
yeah.
And then not say anything, and then not say anything after that. That's why I'm asking the panel. I want to hear all three of y'all. Are you asking the? Are you? What are you doing? I want to know this.
Well, I don't know how I'm jumping. If I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know if I'm the person that needs to jump through the hoops with all of the treaties that are in place all across the world to make the
Why are we in
decision on whether
Jordan?
to.
Why are we in Jordan?
Because of.
No, we in every country.
I was going to say because we're everywhere.
Were we the? So the next question is: is America a target?
I mean, we're the only target.
I doubt it takes some psychopaths to take America.
I'm at
Something like
now.
that.
Let me get to use that, mate. Military background.
No
So-
one's gonna no one's gonna do it. There's a reason. Look, there's not been a war fought on American soil since we fought ourselves in fucking the Civil War, literally.
Well, we had two. We had
late 1800s. Yes,
we had two people attack us since then, and it was one in Japan and one is Pearl Harbor, and we saw what happened to them. And
Yeah.
the other
Twin
one
Towers,
was
9/11.
9/11, and we took
Yeah.
over 3 countries and ran it
For
and then gave,
for over a decade, for multiple decades.
Do you
Yes,
feel like? Do y'all feel like maybe whoever did this drone strike by Iran, did they just make a mistake? Are they poking the bear? What are we really doing about
they
this?
probably just attacked the area and then
I was about to say it was honestly probably just they were just bombing the area and they
it was
happened
more
to
than
be
just
there.
them 3 people there. I know you didn't catch 3 people on a smoke
Well,
break.
no, those are just probably the only 3 Americans that died. We don't. Well, we're not talk. We're not going to talk about other people. I mean, if people that are from there died, that's on them.
We need the whole story before you start putting people up in the uproar. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't a lot of people go to, like, for instance, my sister was in Egypt because she was stationed in Egypt for 6 months. It's only like 20 of them, so it ain't like a lot of people be stationed there. But it's America got people in embassies that's in every country to relegate anything American.
And that's fair. So what's the strategy behind what happened? That's why I'm asking the panel, and I'm shut up.
So we have no clue.
I was about to say, Joe, we definitely don't know.
That group that decided to make a drone strike, you got to go deeper than that than what I got to tell you.
It has to. A drone strike, not a manned strike. Somebody got on a computer and an Atari and made a drone do some stuff. So what are we actually looking at? I don't understand. I don't get it. What are we doing? What's happening? Who want the smoke? That's what I want to know. Who want the smoke? Was it an accident? And I want you to come out and say, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I don't think anyone outright wants the smoke. We've got more guns than everybody. Literally. We've got more ships, airplanes, fucking than every
I was in Detroit to
literally like every superpower. You could combine every superpower's army, and our army still has more. It doesn't make any sense. We have like the numbers are ridiculous.
That part is true, but we'll leave it at that because that wasn't the only thing that was lost. And like I said, there's nowhere in comparison to it. But since we claim to be a show that follows what's trending,
damn, this is just getting depressing.
I have to be fair, in response to my alternate name, because there is something that happened to have been trending over the course of this today.
Number 1 for 2 days.
See, here it go. I knew you talking about more depressing. Are you sure?
This is way more depressing.
Is there any equivalence?
I normally won't talk about WWE in the most part because they already know how I feel about it. I feel like it's been dead for years. But it's just like the most recent evidence of it being dead, with the heinous robbery.
Monte feel like he 100% won this one, so that's why he working. It ain't no. He like no.
I've never seen Africans
It's not really
dancing
a lot
with a
else
casket
I
on their
could
shoulders
say
more than I've seen in the
other than
last 2 days.
The robbery that happened to Cody Rhodes, since The Rock decided to come out of nowhere, and I'm just gonna take your WrestleMania moment, and let's just say that the world does not feel happy. Shout out to technicality. So I mean, just real simple. Cody Rhodes, he lost last year, rose all the way back up this year, and the WWE decided to just crap on it. Like, you know what? Screw you. We're just gonna give it to The Rock.
The Rock, man. Dwayne.
We don't care
But
about.
hold on, we gotta do the story what's being reported. Reported. Not
There we go. Come on, give us some report.
The Rock came in. Vince got kicked out. TKO like
we know why.
Vince got kicked out. We talked about it extensively.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Jerry McDivitt's on the case.
He came in. Brock Lesnar is allegedly involved, so he's out. CM Punk gets hurt. The Rock has been pushing the main event WrestleMania because The Rock has become the opposite he was when he was in WWE.
He's trying to set a gate record. Let's be honest.
A what record? A gate rapper?
He wants to set a record coming in. He's the only way he's gonna do it is off of a gate. Like, it's got to be WrestleMania. It's got to be something big that's gonna bring in some record amount of money, because they can't keep on breaking records forever.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
So, but my bad. As you were saying.
But The Rock came in. He's now the board of directors, $30 million of stock. He has people on the
and
TKO
the rights to his name.
He has people on the TKO board as his friends. He goes in. Cody, like, I don't think The Rock will push me out because I think he respects the business. The Rock exactly pushes him out. Tells him he's going under what did Cody say? Under
counsel.
Under counsel, I'm gonna do this, and I know somebody know you very well, and I'm gonna take everything from you, and they're gonna try to sell it.
Is he officially, like, from a business standpoint, stocks and bonds?
He's in the board.
Rock.
He is on the board of directors.
I mean, he votes
without a script. He actually is making money, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he votes. Okay.
Yes, making $30 million.
Fucking what?
And he votes. He got voting power in the company, so he basically can be like, "Hey, listen, Cody, you the." He basically took Vince's role and just said,
"He was like, I'm taking this."
Which you couldn't tell me that was gonna happen.
I'm taking. No one really thought this was gonna happen. Damn it! This wasn't supposed to actually happen.
Now,
the question is, do y'all want him?
Cody, yes, but no. Listen, we got to think about the bright side. Roman is gonna get Hulk Hogan out of the record book. He's going to beat the record because The Rock is not beating Roman.
Wait. Everybody. This is why people are upset. They're not upset.
Okay.
People wanted Rock. People wanted Rock versus
Friday night. So crazy.
Like Rock versus Roman's still finna break records. Let's be honest.
Everybody wanted it. People wanted it, no doubt. But the way they did it
is the fucked up part.
No way.
You didn't have to do it at Mania, bro. But
no,
you
it ain't even about that. It ain't about that. He walked up to this man, won the Royal
was like,
Rumble.
yo, I need you to symbolically give me your spot right here in the ring on TV. Bro, he came in for the long hug and whispered in his ear. I guarantee you
he hugged the man while he was looking. They brought him to. He's not even on SmackDown. They brought him to SmackDown.
I was about to say, he's from Raw. He's from Raw.
Monray, did you see it that way?
Monte, he's not even on the show. They brought his ass in. Listen, Monte, no, I'm not even against Rock versus Roman. My problem is
I don't hate this match. I hate the way this is done.
But you sent this man out here that the crowd wanted, who built up 2 years of story. You brought him out here.
Won back-to-back Rumbles.
You made him look like a bitch. Like, The Rock came out, shook his hand, like, give me my shit.
And then made him walk out to The Rock's music. They ain't even had the decency to play him out with his own music. He walked out. He left to The Rock's music.
So it wasn't even a wall. And while he walked out, The Rock just stared at his ass.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
He was like, yeah, make sure. Keep going. Don't you think about coming back.
Don't you cry. Don't you better not cry.
It's so. I mean, but look, if this gets Hogan out of the record books, I'm sorry, Cody. I guess your dream wasn't. You weren't meant to finish the story, bro. But at least Hogan's out of here.
Listen,
Because unless this is complete and total craziness, and The Rock is about to beat Roman, and then I don't know. I don't know.
If Rock beat Roman, I'm on Monte's side.
Yeah, I mean, bruh. Because it's like, what do you have to say after that?
I'm done watching this shit.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I really don't.
There ain't even no excuses. Oh no, fuck that.
The Rock cannot beat Roman at Mania, bro.
You built this man for 4 years of a championship.
That cannot be how this is. That fucking cannot be how this is.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, give it to Bram Breaker, give it to Drew McIntyre, somebody else. Hell no.
Okay, so I've given them their spiel. You know, I've let them cope about the last 5 minutes straight. You know, this is the reaction of many WWE diehard superstars.
Can I praise you real quick, Monray?
Go right ahead.
I just want you to know I have enjoyed the last we've known each other for 2.5 years, something like that.
Something like that.
And I appreciate your Monstradamus name. You've told us this was coming, and you sat and fought through it and thought something. I think somewhere deep down in your heart, you thought something would be different, but you knew it wouldn't. No
one thought The Rock was going to come and steal Cody's story for real. It was a meme. It was a fucking meme.
I have watched Vince. It won't happen no more. Vince ain't gonna take this shit.
Bruh, and Vince can't even take the fucking this isn't Vince's fault.
a quick outline. I've listened to I've watched this man do what he does. Get out my kitchen. I've watched this man say what he said for the last 2.5 years, something like that, man. Love the guy. And we have receipts, and he said this was going to happen. And so now we really at the edge of, is the WWE dead or not?
No, because they just made $5 billion. They're nowhere near dead. I mean, maybe the stories are dead, but the company is still gonna go.
If The Rock wins, I'm dead to me.
Yeah, if The Rock wins, I don't know what to say. That can't be.
It's a Hail Mary.
But they don't even need this Hail Mary.
This is a Hail Mary. This is
them freaking out because CM Punk got injured and fucking.
They didn't have
Hail Mary.
Vince, the story on Vince broke, and but they didn't need this. The deals are done.
Let's just give Monray his props that he kind of saw this coming, and at this point we are at a crossroad. Go ahead.
The Rock can't be Roman.
It's time for me to give my spiel that I've been
last gasp effort. Bring The Rock back is what I saw.
You know, we went through for years. I've said WWE's dead. I said their stories have been basically thrown by the wayside ever since Roman has been champion, and probably a little bit before then. But you know, I had to listen to the defenders, mainly them bottom two down there. Under everything from it was Vince's fault. Vince has been taking everything. When WrestleMania went completely squat,
this is Dwayne's fault.
After 3 crossroads and he still lost. Oh, it was Vince. It was his fault with the Brock Lesnar feud that made absolutely no sense. Oh, they just couldn't even.
We didn't know he was being paid in people.
But Cody's got to finish the story. It's all they had left. It's all they had to hold on to. Cody got to finish the story. He got to finish the story. He gonna be able to do it. He gonna take out Roman next year when he should have did it this year. But he gonna finish the story. And then they wasted two Royal Rumble wins. They wasted 2 of them.
The first time to do it since fucking Stone Cold in 96, 97.
Wasted it for him not only to win the title last year, but him to not even go for the right title this year. And then the funny thing about it, they had Roman Reigns come out and talk crap about the Seth Rollins championship.
He bodied Seth. Like fucking.
So funny. They talked about the very title that Cody's gonna choose to go for. So the story don't make no sense.
This
Well,
is
Roman,
crazy.
that's Roman's character, so I don't.
And the
No,
funny thing about
Roman killed it, but
You
he
said this is
fucking
side art.
he slaughtered Seth. It was
he dragged
crazy.
the mess out of Seth.
For that to happen right after, that's
Just for
crazy.
Cody to come out and be like, "That's the
I'm
title."
giving my shot
That
to
is
The Rock.
wild.
I did it for The Rock,
They
part
get to
2.
tell me. They get to tell me.
He
No,
wasn't
you gonna
Jordan
finish the story and
Sugar
everything. So now,
Rikishi is behind this.
and the funny thing about it, they didn't even have to do this match. It's not like shout out to what Zell May said. It's not like we don't.
They could have did this shit in Elimination Chamber.
No. But no, I'm gonna get my spiel. It's not like Roman versus The Rock wouldn't be a match that would sell. You don't need to do it at WrestleMania. They could have did it at Elimination Chamber. They could have did it at SummerSlam. They could have did it at next WrestleMania when Roman don't have the title. It would have been fine. Oh, but no. And shout out to the TikTok videos that I've seen giving those summaries, those ideas that he could have lost the title, could have been questioning his leadership as the tribal chief, and then The Rock come out and fight. That would have made sense. But nah. Hey Cody, give me your Royal Rumble win. What? Hey, yo,
That's crazy. No one really thought that was gonna happen. No.
I read a report.
I still got you. You go get the complimentary championship we got down there. The one that Roman just said nothing. You can go get that.
The one that Roman just shit all over.
You gonna get that?
Did you see the report that just came out?
You gonna get?
They didn't know till Friday. The Rock didn't sign the deal.
Main event. Let's celebrate it.
Wait, not until Friday.
And now
that moment they signed. When Cody got on the plane, they knew.
So Cody didn't find out until Friday.
When he pointed at Roman, it was supposed to be the match.
Let's get into the fun situation we're in now, because now we have a WrestleMania.
This is crazy.
No, we have a WrestleMania main event that is a no-win situation. If The Rock wins, I am even more vindicated, more than I already.
Yo, if The Rock wins,
Why does he win? For what?
There's no fucking way The Rock wins. The Rock cannot win this.
Is the title on the line?
If Roman retains, it's just as bad because
no
story.
Because we get Hulk Hogan out of here,
and the only thing that we can hold on to is that at least we can get rid of Hogan. We can get rid of
Hogan. Doesn't deserve to be.
We can get rid of his record. You want to know why we can get rid of his record?
Did you hear how angry he was when his daughter was with a black guy?
So it'll be even more fun. It'll be more to watch because he won't be back in another 3 months anyway. It'll be amazing. It's amazing to me that they have not only wrecked the end of last year's WrestleMania, they wrecked this one before we even get there. They wrecked it 2 months before. And now they have to sit here and accept the fact that I told you. WWE is dead. It has been dead for years. It's just literally going.
It's not going to die because
it's
still going to piss people off.
But I was going to say, but it's still making so much money.
The story has been dead for years. The character, the development has been dead for years.
No. NXT has gotten a lot better through the time.
I agree with character development has been dead.
You'll believe the dislikes when they sit there and tell you.
Women's.
That's not. Hold on. Development would be NXT, and NXT's doing amazing.
I think they're doing better with the women's development than the men's. At this point, with WWE,
they killed it. They killed WrestleMania 2 years in a row. Just tell me I'm right. Just go ahead and just admit it. They have ruined it. They have ruined it because now we have a match nobody wanted and nobody cares.
No, people wanted. They just didn't want it this way.
Exactly. They didn't want this match right now. They're like, you can give us this match at Elimination Chamber. You can give it Backlash. You can give it.
I'm gonna say this much. You could have gave it at Mania. It just you didn't have to make Cody look like a
Mania.
You could have done it at Mania.
Only one route. It was Cody.
You could go. You would do this at Mania.
Getting the title. There was only one route left. And you know what they did? Screw your route. Screw your route. Go get the.
On the day of, bruh, telling Cody on a Friday this is happening is crazy when it happens on that same Friday.
Sure. That's why when Cody pointed, it was supposed to be the match. Like, why would he point at Roman to say, "I'm coming for you"?
Beautiful. It was. They don't have like, you know what?
And then The Rock called, "Hey, I'm showing up to Birmingham. Move the fuck out the way, bitch."
He's like, "I'm showing up. We need a killer house on Mania. I'm dusting off my boots. Get the fuck out of the way, Dusty's kid."
Let's celebrate together.
No, Monte, you gotta show that picture, Monte. You gotta show Cody's face.
Bruh, his face was wild.
But you know Stone Cold went on to win the title he was supposed to win.
He also went on to walk out when they wanted him to job to Brock Lesnar.
Cody give up a championship opportunity that was his own story, just for a match that they could have did later. It is amazing. It is wonderful. It is. I'm right. They
It's
cannot
crazy.
they can no longer deny that I'm right, because the funny part about it, even if they spin this back around, even if they spin it back around. Oh, I got you, Zelma. Even if they spin it back around,
look at this man's face, Monte.
Bruh,
they cannot change this. Even if they were to spin it back around on Raw and be like, well, you know, let's make up some random story to get Cody back in. Let's be like, okay, Rock decided, Rock got hurt in some random attack.
If they bring in Jacob Fatu and have him beat the shit out of The Rock, all could be forgiven.
Wait. I want regular people. Joe, we're gonna use Joe. We're gonna use Joe.
Yeah, use me because I have an equivalent. I have an equivalence for it. I have an NBA equivalence of what I'm seeing right now.
I want regular people to understand it, because some people might not be wrestling fans. What just happened right here on this picture was a guy came in. Joe was supposed to get a promotion on his job. A guy came in, took over the company. And not only did he take over the company, he took your promotion and then run you out at the meeting, shook your hand, hugged you, whispered in your ear, and told you to get the fuck out of the meeting. Joe, that what happened.
I mean, that's pretty spot on.
Oh my God.
Let me give you the NBA equivalence for anybody that's into other sports as well. This is like
clip that, make that TikTok. I need that. That will happen.
Who's the top young dog in the NBA that you would say is MVP? Let's go Anthony Edwards. And you told Michael Jordan in Charlotte to just come down. I got to come down here and save this. Michael Jordan is you can't do this. You cannot do this with
you want NBA equivalent. I give you NBA equivalent.
You gotta get
NBA equivalent is like, let's go back to last year. You
gotta pull somebody from the office.
Dwayne's steroid dealer is finna be fucking flush, bro. If he's not like a full time.
This is no slander.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna mention just a few examples. NBA equivalent would be, let's go back to last year's finals. It was the Denver Nuggets against who am I remembering? Denver Nuggets against who did win they beat last year?
Who they beat? Dang, I can't remember because it sucked. Because we didn't like it.
I mean, people are gonna remember this.
But no,
either way this happens, it will be remembered forever.
It was the Heat. It was the Heat. But
the Heat didn't make it last year.
We lost the East Conference Finals. But
y'all lost the Heat. Y'all always lose Jim Butler.
Let's pretend it's the Heat then. Go ahead.
Perfect example. Let's just go. Let's just pretend this year.
I was gonna say, just make it up.
The Nuggets against the Boston Celtics. Real simple. It's the Nuggets against the Celtics. Real simple. And the Nuggets, all of a sudden, LeBron takes over as
that's Roman Reigns, by the way.
And he's still on the Lakers. So he's like, you know what? Denver Nuggets, y'all have done a really good job, grinding your way all the way to this championship. But I'm going to put my team, the Lakers, up against Boston, because Boston versus the Lakers is a story rivalry that'll sell a lot more than what your match would do. So I'm just going to put them there, and y'all are just going to go by the wayside and go and win the in-season championship next year. That is the equivalent of what just happened, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful because the lovely fans right here, they can't deny it. They can't deny that I'm right no more. They can't, because they have to look at this. They have to look at this.
Y'all brought back the
What
Rock.
did I say? This was literally a meme. This was a fucking meme.
8 years old when I met Rocky Maivia. Like, and y'all bringing him back in 2020.
After Cody won the Rumble, this should have never even been a thought after you had Cody win the Rumble. If this was going to be the plan, Cody honestly probably shouldn't have won the Rumble. At least there's still an out then.
So this isn't like Money in the Bank, where you just pick when you want to go for the title. It's
it's for WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania, right?
Yes.
What
are we doing?
It's beautiful. There ain't even no storyline for it. There's no storyline for this. He's just like,
that's like
Cody,
40 years of tradition.
And now it's a cousin fight. Two cousins are going. Cody should have changed his intro music because The Rock just showed him he was right about one thing. There is more than one royal family, and there wasn't even the McMahons you had to worry about this time.
The McMahon's gone, Tori. It's just a Noah family. That's it.
Now, mind you,
what it's doing, bro?
I am sad for Cody Rhodes. Let me be. I am sad for Cody Rhodes. I really am because
He's still getting paid an exorbitant amount of money,
should be
though.
taking
Let's
the
be
title from
honest.
Roman. I ain't gonna say going. He should be taking it, but you know, I'm happy because I'm right. Because now everybody can see the debauchery that the WWE has been putting out because they don't give a squat. They don't care what's out there. They're like, just put this person against them and just be done with it. They don't care. And now you can see it for yourself. Now we have this glorious match to look forward to that nobody's gonna care who he is because it's bad.
Oh no, we definitely care who wins.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Rock win.
What do you mean? What nobody cares who
I
wins?
want to know. Tell me each
Robert better win
scenario.
the match.
Afro comment, if you don't mind, can you tell me each scenario? Start with The Rock. The Rock wins. What happens? And
It's
then
all.
Roman Reigns
It's
wins.
done. You just
Yeah.
wasted 4 years of the bloodline for nothing. If the Rock wins. It literally meant nothing.
No, the person is supposed to take the title off Roman is supposed to be the next face of the company.
Rock's
There's
not
no
supposed
way.
to be the next face of the company.
The Rock already been the face 20 years ago.
Yes, and for
What are
so
we
long.
doing? Roman has to retain.
So Roman Reigns wins. So Roman Reigns wins. What happens?
Cody still look. Roman Reigns wins. He holds on until fucking we get Hulk Hogan out of the record book as the longest reigning WWE champion because there will never ever be another chance to do it. No one else is going to go on a 4 to 5 year run like Roman Reigns
You
did.
can't do it.
Won't matter.
Exactly.
No,
Roman is the.
I'm telling you right now, Afro Comedy got it right with the Rock win. I'm gonna give you the real thing. What happens if Roman wins? What happens if Roman wins? There's no other superstar currently on either roster that basically can make sense to take the title from him because he
Brian
will.
Breakker?
Cody, no, but listen though, you didn't let me finish.
You ain't gonna say it right.
No,
I want
listen.
to hear it.
The only way, if Roman has to win, then you go until Hogan's out of the record book. Then you wait for a Madison Square Garden show. Cody then takes the belt off of Roman in Madison Square Garden, where his dad won but didn't get the belt the first time. Story completed. It started when Dusty didn't get the belt in Madison Square Garden. It ends when Cody does get the belt.
Is that
in
on the
Madison
schedule
Square
right
Garden.
now? Is that on the schedule?
They do like 4 Madison Square Garden shows a year, and the year just started, so there's somewhere in there. You can do it.
Yeah, it has. USA has to do on sports. Like, look, I'm sorry, it's just
It's on
not
USA
good.
Today. It's on TMZ. Dog.
Yeah, it is all over the place, bro.
He exposed it finally. Everybody said, "I'm right."
No one thought this was really gonna happen.
They did.
You didn't
I'm
even
on
think this was
Tuesday.
really gonna. You didn't think Roman. You didn't think The Rock was gonna take fucking Cody's story.
Joe, the only time the fans ever turned on WWE like this is when
this could be the Yes Movement Part 2.
But the problem is,
oh god,
even that wasn't as big as this. This is on TMZ.
Yeah, this is way bigger than the Yes Movement.
The Rock is
coverage wise.
Let's ask this. So now, if you are on the creative board, you taking over Vince. What are you doing?
I was gonna say Rock's already putting people in place and shit. This is
how do you capitalize off of this? If now that this is here, what do you do?
I'll tell you how you fix it.
CM Punk slapped Cody and told him to take his spot.
I'm gonna tell you.
Exactly. No words have been exchanged. If they're smart, we find out The Rock is gonna be the special guest referee at the WrestleMania match. That is the best case scenario.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now.
CM Punk come out with one hand,
like I
said, y'all gotta do something.
Like I said earlier, even if they go a full 180 and apologize, they can't undo what we saw. They can't undo exposing themselves for the horrible storyline and stuff. They can't undo it. It don't even matter.
They had the same thing happen to him. He come out, tell the story.
Yeah, this is literally when Cody said he was more CM Punk than CM Punk, bro. I mean, this is what happened to CM Punk.
They can't undo it. No. So even if they just pretend like Friday didn't happen.
Does Cody get a pipe bomb after this?
They can't hide what happened, bro. They can't hide it. They cannot hide what happened. Even if they go for a full 180, be like, we were lying. Cody gonna pick Roman Reigns anyway, and The Rock. Our match is gonna wait till they can't hide it, bro. The man said,
"No, this is The Rock's fault, though."
Said, "I'm not choosing you at WrestleMania." They can't hide it.
No one thought The Rock was going to come onto the board and then fucking literally make this happen. No one thought that was going to happen.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because now they can't even cope. They can't even cope because they have to look at this poster in their face and judge themselves in the mirror and be like, I helped this along.
Everybody got to look at this.
Everybody got to look at this for this because I put up with Roman Reigns for so long. I didn't warn them.
It was a hell of a run.
All of those fans have to look themselves in the mirror and be like, "This is my WrestleMania." They have to look themselves in the mirror and accept it now. They have to look at it and be like, everybody around there who was fans of Roman Reigns.
But think, as you're saying this, this shit's still gonna sell out. It is gonna sell out.
You have to look up and accept yourself in the mirror and be like, "This is my fault." This
is gonna sell out for 2 nights in Philly.
Y'all have to admit.
Oh, it's in Philadelphia too. Oh, they go.
Oh, Tor. Remember the last time Roman and The Rock was in Philly together?
Bruh.
They got booed out.
They got booed out of the arena.
Oh, you have to accept it. And then
if history is repeating itself like this, that's fucked up.
And then the worst part about it,
they get booed out.
If they get booed out of the arena again,
don't worry, Brock Lesnar, don't forget Tor.
Matter of fact, it's 2 of them. It's 2 because they're gonna be upset at the other.
It's 2 nights, right?
No.
Yeah, it's 2 nights.
Because with Seth versus Cody, they're not gonna care who wins that either. Because if Seth wins, Cody's just gonna be thrown by the wayside twice and go, "Oh, you just wasted this WrestleMania opportunity completely." And then if Cody wins, they're like, "But you won the championship."
You can't waste the Royal Rumble victory.
It don't matter. It don't even matter no more. It's amazing. It's wonderful that I'm right. And now they have, like I said, all those fans.
It's wonderful that I'm right.
You gotta look at themselves here and realize, I helped WWE make the decision. I told them.
We didn't help The Rock come in and fucking make this. No, I think you've got you. That's not the way we feel remotely. I don't think.
That's how you have to feel. You have to accept.
No.
Zelmay, this is your fault. Afro Kami, this is your fault.
I definitely didn't tell Dwayne to get on the board. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell Vince McMahon not to pay her the whole $3 million for the NBA. I didn't do that.
Y'all did. It's your fault.
No, because you're excluding a bunch of circumstances that led up to this.
There's no Vince to blame for this.
No, but this is. What do you mean, Vince? The Vince stuff is the reason for this.
Blame for this. There's no Triple H. There's no.
If the Vince story doesn't break, they don't force Vince out. That means they don't bring Rock on. What are you talking about? Rock coming on.
It's y'all fault. And now
you can't blame. It's not though, because the Roman story was still perfectly fine. This is what made it bad. The Rock coming into
the WrestleMania with 2 world title matches that nobody wants to win this of. It's amazing.
But they're still gonna sell out. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah, they're gonna sell, but now you
overlook Bailey's amazing story that was
quality of what they put out.
Yeah, I mean the Bailey story is still amazing, and I knew in my heart of hearts that she had to know some Japanese, bro. She had to.
Now you know,
story, and it's overshadowed by this.
I mean, it's wonderful.
The Rock is crazy, bro.
They have to accept it.
Now I kind of believe when he said, "Oh, he's too big for Shazam. He got to fight Superman." I'm like,
I was about to say, I believe the stories sound truer and truer now. Like
now, everybody.
I'm too big for Shazam, motherfucker. You a Shazam villain.
I was about to say you were Black Adam. What the fuck are you talking about?
End of the show. Everybody, we need to make sure to finally have this moment of silence that I've been waiting for and I've been doing for years. You all can join me now.
Praying for WWE downfall for 2 years is crazy.
I was saying praying for their downfall for 2 years is a wild sentiment.
WWE is over. It's over. Finally,
as they're breaking records financially
and see the truth. They can finally see the truth. It's here. What's up, Aisha? I'm just here consoling Afro Kami and Zelmay as they finally accept the fall of the WWE, as I've been trying to tell them for years. And it's crazy. There ain't no storyline. There is no storyline. They just said, screw it. It's over with. There is no storyline anymore. There is no finishing the story. There is no religion like the Rock.
One thing Cody got to feel good about this, the whole internet is basically on his side, except for
Oh, yeah. That's got to feel amazing. But, bruh, no one really thought The Rock was going to get on the boards. If you'd have told, no one thought, Monte, not even you thought The Rock is going to get put on the board of directors. And one of the first things he does as of that is to insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania. No one thought that was going to happen, especially after Cody won the Royal Rumble. Nobody thought that was gonna happen.
Monday Night Raw, when we go through the tag team match of Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton versus AJ Styles and some random probably Drew McIntyre, and they're just gonna continue going forward because they gotta now.
Hey, no, Drew's on his shit right now with that. Hey, he is leaning full into this heel shit. I'm here for it, bro.
He made fun of Cody last night.
Hey, he cracked on Cody too. He is in his bag.
Let's see. You're gonna have Seth Rollins in the skybox.
Look, Monte's mad because he's like, how are these niggas still finding stuff to like about this shit?
It's gonna be amazing.
Because they're still
sitting up there watching, the match, tag team match, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles, and Cody's gonna be fighting, and they're gonna show Seth, and Seth's gonna be like, so you decided to take my challenge, and Cody's like, yeah, we have unfinished business, and it's gonna be wonderful.
I don't think it'll be like that.
I'll be like,
I don't think that's how that's gonna go.
And it's gonna be amazing.
I'm sorry, Steph can't cut a good enough promo to come back what Roman did. And
I was about to say, bro, he would have needed to be in the ring to combat that in any way, shape, or form.
He's gonna try and it's gonna fail, and then he's gonna lose.
Yo, it's gonna be a weird Monday, bro. It's gonna be a weird Monday.
They yell Cody the whole show.
Hey, if they take it to the Bryan Danielson, they could get him to listen. If they're smart, when WWE fans consolidate themselves in that manner, look at what they did for Daniel Bryan. We ain't gonna act like there's not a rubber chicken still out there somewhere that can come into play. We watched how the beach ball did it. We watched how Cody got the rubber chicken the first time around. Don't act like the WWE fans they will get their way, bro.
Because they can't even fix it regularly now. If they fix it, we know they fixed it, which means they know they screwed up.
No, bro, you don't understand how WWE fans work, bro.
No, I got a pretty good idea how they work.
If the company
is hatred.
If the company,
this is where WWE versus the WWE versus where Zelmay is at.
Tor, I got a storyline, Tor. Bring back Arn Anderson.
Only if he gets to
open. The Briscoe brothers should win the championship at this point.
Matter of fact,
one of them died.
Man, check your door open. You apologize. I bring out the Glock.
Arn pulls out the Glock. He's got to open carry the Glock when he shows up. They can be like the return of the enforcer, and we're gonna.
Crime time is back.
Yo,
crime time is back.
Cody, you bring I said, okay, please.
He's like, Cody, I told you, you have to shoot one of these motherfuckers to get your point across.
Cody's
now, I'm going to put this in writing,
No, you won, Monray. I mean, unless Barnes put exclamation mark. I mean, not exclamation mark.
Nothing's gonna kill
because something could happen. Zelmay had a pretty good idea that with the whole trick. Yeah, you didn't read the contract.
There's multiple. There's ways to get out of it.
Interesting.
And at the end of the day, the WWE fandom gets a pop when they actually see the company do what they want, and that's what it's all about in the end.
What's fun about knowing what should happen and it happening? What's fun about that?
I don't know. It's just the way wrestling was for so long, and once you actually become
Vince
a
McMahon don't give you what you
fan,
want for 40 years, and then you get it.
I would say Vince did the exact opposite of what everyone wanted for so long that now, when we get what we want, we're like, holy shit, thank goodness.
Now, also make sure, this is going to be my final thing. We'll end off the show on this. Just let it be known that if this happens, that following show that I have or that I'm on with these bottom two gentlemen is going to be one of the greatest shows the internet has ever seen. If we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So the average WrestleMania show?
No, it's gonna be amazing. If we get post WrestleMania, whatever. If we get these words at WrestleMania, it's over. We get these 8 words at WrestleMania.
That can't happen, bro.
It will be over with.
I don't know. Listen, if that happens,
he's been calling it for a couple of years. We got to make him.
I mean,
It'll be over. There'll be
They
nothing.
really, they don't listen. If this happens, and they really don't care, and why should we if they don't? I
Are you
mean,
gonna be done? Are you gonna be
oh,
done?
I'm never gonna be done, bro. I'm a wrestling fan.
That's the thing, and that's why the WWE
I'm
can
done
never
here.
die because
I was gonna say, I'm still going to take in my regular amount of content, and I don't make it through Raw half the time, anyways. Well, I'm gonna fast forward through a little bit more.
If these 8 words,
But yeah, bro, I don't know what to tell you what to do. If that actually happens, if The Rock beats Roman, I don't know.
The Rock
Like,
gonna get
Because
treated
where do
worse
you go?
this year
Because
when
where
he
do you
faced
go
Hogan
from
that
there?
time,
yeah,
dog.
that's a real question.
Where do you
Like,
go
Or-
from The Rock
or
being
to
an
be
undisputed
fair.
champion again 20 years later?
or to be
or
fair,
this is
or
gonna
to
be a triple threat match for
hold on,
some odd reason.
is
That'd
the
be
Money in the
cool.
Bank briefcase?
No, I hate multi-man matches. It wouldn't be cool. But I mean, as long as as long as The Rock doesn't win, there's still so many different ways you can get out of this, and it still be. That is the only one that has a definitive sucky ending. Is The Rock winning?
Is the Money in the Bank briefcase still cross show? Or
Yes, it is still in play for either or.
I mean, Damian Priest don't really make much better than Cody
He's
Rhodes.
only got until June, anyways.
I mean, Cody
June
Rhodes
or July, one of the
Damian
two.
Priest don't make a better champion than Cody Rhodes. Either way, it's over. They botched it,
Sure,
and you know.
sure. They put a best of Cody Rhodes marathon video on WWE.
Money in the Bank is
Oh.
July.
They
Money in the Bank is
listen,
July
and
6th.
now you just have to
bruh, listen,
gonna
maybe
hope-
we'll get lucky. Maybe they'll come to their sense. Because the only way that there's no reason. Because listen, I'm here for Roman taking Hogan out of the book. I care about that more than Cody's story any day of the week.
it's gonna be, then you're gonna be even more upset when
So
Roman
Money in
Reigns-
the Bank isn't until like
No, no, he already
until
won.
after.
Yeah,
It's-
not
yeah.
WrestleMania.
But you're
So-
gonna be even more upset. The worst possible thing, even worse for the Afro Commie, is for Roman Reigns to retain the title and then Damian Priest comes out of nowhere and cashes in and takes it.
No, because if Roman listen, then they just don't
Somebody
care
have a
about
radio?
anything. If they don't care, if that happens, and they really just don't care
Who has
about it. It's
Who has Money
I
in the
don't
Bank
know,
right now?
man.
I can't wait
'Cause
for
that would be.
I can't
I
wait. don't care how
I
it
couldn't
is.
even
Either way,
begin
I'll
to
wait.
explain
I
that.
can't wait. But thank you all.
Look, the thought of that made me want to smoke.
Thank you all for
That is crazy.
to make it make sense.
As of the
Oh,
last mention, The Rock is pushing to win the match. By the way,
I don't even care how WrestleMania
I
is.
saw that shit. He better not be. Fuck you, Dwayne.
Thank you all. Afro Comic, where can they find you?
You can find me at Afro Comedy 765 on all platforms. Of course, you can catch me on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You can catch me on the Blurred Cartel Friday night. You're talking about wrestling and all of its craziness. you know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
I got one more video I gotta send y'all before we get.
Okay. Unico Williams, while he's saying
This is how the backstage feel about this, by the way.
Where can they find you?
Do what?
Where can they find
Backstage
you?
what? Or can I talk about me? What you want to do?
Oh, you can talk about you. Zelmay setting up stuff.
Do you hear me with Unico Williams? Unico Williams on YouTube, UnicoWilliams.com. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channels. I am back, baby. We just, January is a kind of a weird situation for me. But also, we're about to 100% Spider-Man 2. We're gonna go ahead into that. Make sure you go to Overall 99 Media. Plenty of reviews. I'll watch the movie for you, and then you can. I don't know why Argyle got a 6.1 out of 10. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It was exactly what it was supposed to be.
Of course, it was cheesy though, but I get it. It was fun for me. But
shut up! You don't know what cheese is. You don't know what cheese. You ain't been in Wisconsin. You ain't been in Wisconsin. Secondly, hold on, I'm not done already. Don't take it off the big screen yet, man. I know you be ready to click. My boy be like this. But no, I'm just playing. But listen,
the middle-aged uncle of the group. Everybody, give it up for Unico Williams. Let's go.
Shut up. We have the same hoodie. Secondly, finale of Ghost. I mean, not Ghost. What is it called? Raising Kanan. That's next week. Check out that review. It'll be me and Zelmay. Depending on what they're talking about, I might feel invited to be on what's it called? The show that you and Afro Comedy most Slander Talk. What's it called?
Casual Conversations.
Oh, casual Oh, my bad. I thought it was called Slander Talk for a second. And,
It can be that. It can definitely be that.
It's 2 hours or 10 minutes on a Wednesday. Good. That's what we talking about.
No. But another part, man. I want to say, man. What is this? February now, man. I want to give a big shout out to Monray, Blurred Cartel, everybody for doing what they're doing. We keep on coming back. Whether we take some time off or we might take a week off or something, but we always come back or something else is working for us when it's not working. And man, I want to give a big shout out to these brothers and sisters like in this group of people. Man, y'all dope. Y'all amazing. We're amazing. And we're amazing together. And I can't wait to see what 2024 has in store for us. I believe we all gonna see each other in person this year. I'm speaking into existence.
DreamCon and DreamCon at Austin. I live out.
So we got some cons going on.
DreamCon
And we
at
don't
Austin.
mind going, man, Afro Kami, hop in the car with me.
Yeah.
We'll go to the airport and play basketball for a hot second at the Indianapolis airport, and we'll go see everybody in Texas, man. So I'm excited about that. We'll see it. We'll meet. We'll see. See, we ain't all seen each other in person before, other than me and Afro Kami. So I'm very excited about that. What are we doing? Are we starting the new Crime Time? Crime Time versus Road Dogg Jesse James and Billy Road Dogg.
And you see why he is the uncle of the show, folks. You see how our dynamics work.
But no,
give it to him,
I'm gonna let Hell talk. I'm gonna let Hell talk. But I'm just saying, hey, let's speak it into existence. And we're gonna make it happen.
The Hallmark channel of YouTube.
Or what are we doing? I don't know. We doing
DreamCon isn't all. I know Mate probably going to DreamCon. That's July 28th to 30th, but he don't know yet. But
when is it? It's in August.
July 28th.
Man, shit, let's go. It's gonna be hot than a bitch, but let's go.
I'm an hour away. Y'all can stay at the crib or something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy blow up beds. I'll buy them as long as you let me stay.
Y'all ain't gotta pay.
I ain't a clipper. I'm gonna buy blow up beds.
I live like 12
I'm not blowing it up personally.
I know that. It's just a funny word.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Monte's still on time.
Blow up beds.
I'm 12 miles away from it too, so we ain't that far. So it's all chill. You know
handle your business. I'm out the way. Handle your business. Tell them where they can find you as Zelmay. In
hell, I'll be that news. I'm leaving hell to go to work soon, which is some people might say hell, but we
Chicago Police Department.
So I'll be that news on the badge. Zelmay on Twitch, Zelmay on Kick, Zelmay on Twitter. I'll be streaming games sometime. I do Power Word.
He's out there enslaving animals. Peter coming for him.
I'm right now
shutting down Old Block.
I watched the first episode of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm gonna finish it, and then we're gonna do our review on it. So I got one episode
tomorrow.
Down. No, I gotta work, though. I'm on. So once it's 8 episodes. They all out.
Oh, all of them out.
Yeah, all of them out. So I had to watch all of them.
Okay, bet.
What?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Donald Glover.
Show him
Donald Glover
instead of everybody's favorite 2 white people.
Oh, you talking about this?
Not Brad and Angelina.
Look, this is how bad it is. They own creative.
That's not Mr. and Mrs. Smith, man.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? No one thought The Rock was gonna muscle his way in and steal Cody's sword.
That didn't go Friday morning.
Where's Vince at in this? What
do you mean? Joe Vince is about to go to jail for sex trafficking, allegedly.
No, he's not. 86 pages of evidence doesn't mean anything.
But
$20 million in hush money.
I'll be that news. Around that media, I dropped a video on why this is the worst booking decision I did that day. And I talked about Avatar Last Airbender being Game of Thrones. That sounds boring. Go watch that video.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
And of course, I'm your host, the one and only Monray Hudson. Everywhere says Monray Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, as it still exists, and of course TikTok. And when in doubt, if everybody's doubting you and they doubt your greatness and they doubt your thoughts,
here you go, BG.
Stay away from The Rock.
Just remember The Rock.
Stay the fuck away from him.
Get ready for this moment. Get ready for it, and it's gonna be the official downfall.
He was like, "Let me get your shot, son."
Get ready for it. And I don't lie. They turn around, they can't hide it, but
Hey, there it goes again.
No one thought this was gonna happen, folks. I promise.
Going for
BG.
WrestleMania, bro. You
Here he
know
goes
what
again.
I'm going for.
Wait, T, look how he looking at you. He's like, what the?
I want it.
He's like, why is this nigga showing up now?
Say your take one more time, Monte.
What do you mean? Oh, my take? Oh,
Any
my
take.
is something. Anybody who was ever wondering, would ever thought anything otherwise, I told y'all, WWE is dead. It's been dead for years. And right now, the only reason that it's been able to survive
is Gotti the WWE right now?
It's great. The reason why it's still here is because every other wrestling franchise or company compared to it is nowhere close to it. And so because
do a comparison with Gotti and BG right now in regards. One of them is asleep and one of them is awake. What are we doing?
What the?
Well, I mean, if we're talking making money, then the WWE's wide awake.
I told you it's the quality of what they're putting out there has been trash for years. I told y'all that. Oh, but Roman Reigns is a great champ.
Who is Gotti?
Here you are.
Who is Gotti?
Here's your champ.
Who is Gotti? Is Gotti the Rock?
I hope
BG
not.
the Rock?
I don't even know which one.
I hope the Rock's not even in the equation.
It's too late. He's already halfway there.
Gotti is asleep. BG is awake. And he's looking at you niggas.
That is AEW.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rock.
AEW is asleep.
Shout out to the Rock for showing me right to these diehard fans. Thank you all for joining us. We're out.